What's up, guys? JP here, and this is going to be day 29 in my 31 Days of Horror video series. It's going to be H2, or Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, the sequel to the remake, the latest Halloween film. Uh, this one is, it's actually the only Halloween film I don't own. I just never got around to picking up Blu-ray or DVD or anything. I will eventually. It's not been on, high on my priority list. Um, it's a movie I seen one time. I believe it was last year that I seen it. Um, it was on TV and I recorded it, DVR, and it's actually still on my DVR. So that's how I'm gonna be watching it. I think it's the theatrical version. I don't think it's like the unrated version or whatever. So I've only seen that version, so that's the one I'm going to be watching. Um, yeah. So when I seen it the first time, I didn't think it was terrible. But I didn't think it was nowhere near as good as the remake. So who knows if I'll feel the same this time. I remember at the beginning I really liked it, and then it started, you know, after that, it went downhill. I think I remember the kills being pretty cool, but that's about it. I'll check it out and let you guys know what I think about it this time. Be right back in a second. Okay, guys, so Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 from 2009. The story follows this pretty much the same group of characters that was involved in the first Halloween film from Rob Zombie. It's set 2 years later. You follow mainly the Laurie Strode character. Um, it First off, let me just say this: the first 20 minutes of the film are really awesome. I think everybody that I've talked to pretty much agrees on that. It was, started off really great, and then after that first 20 minutes or so, it kind of let me down a bit. Um, this review is kind of a hard one to tackle because I really don't know where to go with it. Alright, the Laurie Strode character. It's a lot different than we've ever seen her before. She's kind of in a bad place, really messed up from what happened that night on Halloween. She's in therapy and stuff. Really different, very moody, different than we've ever seen her. But I kind of like it. I think it works well with Rob Zombie's style. And I think that it feels kind of like realistic. I guess it seems like that might happen to the character. Um, and Michael Myers, they went to this weird, he's got a big beard, and like he looks. I've heard people say he looks homeless and stuff, which I would agree. And that I also don't hate either. I don't mind the way he looks and what he's doing, walking around and stuff. I don't hate that. It's just it's different, and I don't know. I think they showed his face too much. I would say that they definitely showed his face too much. But I thought that it was, I didn't really, it didn't bother me, I guess I'm trying to say. Now the things that did bother me was the dream sequences, or the like weird things going on, the white horse and stuff. To me, they felt like those scenes felt like Rob Zombie was just trying to do something weird and different, just for the sake of doing something weird and different, and they didn't feel like they belonged. And I just don't like them. I just can't get into it. It kind of takes me out of the movie every time they would show another scene. I didn't like what he was trying to do there, and it didn't feel natural to me. Um, I don't know. It felt worse than the Thorn idea from Halloween 4, 5, and 6. I just didn't. It just didn't work for me. I did not want to see Sherry Moon Zombie back in her whatever she was being in the movie. I didn't like that. And I think that's one of the worst, one of the main things that holds this movie back is those sequences. Um, I didn't like what they did with the Dr. Loomis character too much. I could see why they would maybe go that way, but I just don't like. Loomis being like that. You know, I like him how he was with when Donald Pleasance played him. Um, I'm trying to think here. The kills are awesome. The kills are very brutal. And you know, it definitely fits with the look of the movie. The movie's definitely more depressing than the other ones. It's dark, and there was a lot of good camera shots and lighting and stuff that I really liked. I think it was well made in that aspect of the film. You know, the the directing and stuff. Um, and I think that this movie has one of the saddest moments in any Halloween movie, and it's definitely the saddest to me. And I think the whole scene was really well done and really well acted. You guys who've seen it probably know what I'm talking about. Speaking of you know, acting and stuff, I think that Brad Dourif as Sheriff Brackett, he really shines in this movie. I thought he was great in this movie. I mean, he was really good in the first one too, but I just think he was so much you know, better and just awesome in this movie. I really liked his performance. Um, I'm trying to think what else. I don't really know what. I mean, it seems like a movie that could have been a lot better, and I seen some, you know, potential in a lot of areas. I just wish they wouldn't have, that Rob Zombie wouldn't have did that weird dream sequence things, man. It just didn't feel Halloween. Didn't feel like a Halloween film to me when they would, you know, every time they would switch to that stuff. I don't think I really have a whole lot more to say about it, so I guess I'll just rate it. I would give it a 3 out of 5. It has good things going for it. You know, the kills were pretty brutal and you know, well done. A lot of the scenes were well done. Some good performances, and especially Brad Dourif. And you know, it's not a terrible Halloween movie. It's them damn dream sequences to me. I think that's just what kills it for me, man. If you just cut them out, and if they wasn't so involved with the actual story, you know, I think it would have been way more of a solid movie. But even with them in there, it's not terrible. It's just not, you know, what it could be. So that's my review. See you guys later.